Army chief reveals Nnamdi Kanu's major threat, calls for negotiation before it happens. I greet you, my dear listeners in the house. Good morning, irrespective of where you are or where you base. Right here in our studio, we are bringing to you our first broadcast for today. It happens to be a reality which has been revealed by an ex-army chief who revealed Nnamdi Kanu's major threat and says it is possible it happens. So he is encouraging and calling for a negotiation. Okay, let's quickly check the content and get it correctly. This is morning news. General Abdurrahman Dambazo, a former chief of the army staff and minister of the interior, asserts that the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB constitute a severe threat to the 2023 elections. He said that the lack of security would have an impact on the election, that certain villages would still be relocated, and that the Boko people will continue to attack civilians' targets, leading IEC officials to worry. He spoke on Tuesday at the Blueprint newspaper's annual public lecture in Abuja while presenting a paper titled 2023 Politics, National Security and Nigerian Stability. Dambazo said, would insecurity affect the 2023 elections? Surely it would, because some of the communities will still be displaced and the Boko people would likely continue attacks on soft targets. INEC officials and ad hoc staff would be highly apprehensive despite the assurance by the government to protect them. Access to polling units in border communities may pose some difficulties. This is a more reason adequate security must be provided. As we also prepare for the 2023 election, we should also think of the possibility of an attack on the election processes by violent groups. The security threats against the 2023 elections are not limited to the activities of Boko Group in the north, but also the indigenous people of Biafra in the southeast. The group had earlier threatened that there will be no election in the region in 2023 and insisted that all they want is to secede from Nigeria. They must not be allowed to carry out such a threat. Furthermore, he emphasized the pressed need for change and change in the security industry, claiming that there is no cohesion among the numerous security organizations. Dambazo said there is a need for the reforms, and the reason they are necessary is that there appear to be no synergy among the security operatives in terms of cooperation, coordination, and collaborations while carrying out their activities. Rather, they operate in silos. They hoard information and are reluctant to share intelligence as if they are in competition. Also, there is poor security governance, making accountability and transparency almost impossible, and there is duplications of efforts leading to wastage of resources. Um, well, Dambazo, you have said it all anyway, but What I will just say in this regard is that the issue of insecurity in Nigeria should not, the accusing fingers should not be pointed at the IPOP. It's going to be very, very unfair if we continue pointing fingers at the IPOP, because from our research and from my own personal research, I discovered that the IPOPs are a group that are willing and ready to even help you in the fight. Yes, they are willing and ready to help you in the fight over over these insecurity matters. You understand? So it will really augur well if you just uh, review names of those ones that you know in Asovilla, just as President Mobari have been able to pinpoint some of them in his administration, and is still willing to expose more of them as time goes on. That is the only way out, and that is the only means all this can be revealed. You understand? So, my dear people, you can now see what we are talking about and what we are trying to reveal to you as a fact. All right. I would like to hear from you, at least to know what you think and what your take and opinion on this that has just been taken note of. Maybe don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.